Hello, assalamualaikum everyone. I hope you guys are doing good. Right now, I'm in Chinatown, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and me and my friends have decided to, just walk around the street and actually explore how the design in the streets of Kuala Lumpur look like. I actually came yesterday over here for like a very short while, and the first thing that I saw was this shutter. It was actually closed and it looked amazing. So they have a lot of graffiti over here, but it has like an element of like having a mascot. We have like a few things that you can see over here. These are just like very cool graffiti pieces. So behind me is a temple, and if we go straight, all the way straight, we will have the famous Chinatown market. So as you can see over here, we don't know who the artist is. I think this is the artist's name. I'll try to find it actually while I'm editing, but you can see over here also like they have a mascot over here, and we saw another piece over there. See, even this pizza place also has like a mascot. Like, even look at this graffiti piece. It has this like cat or fox. I don't know what the words mean, but this looks pretty cool. Over here, like most of the graffiti work have like character stuff. Like even that one. This is like, I don't know what this is. This looks cool.
Skirt.
This is for the Chinese New Year that's coming up. So they go pretty hard on those decorations over here. Like they have a big use of like these neon sharp like colors. Actually, someone wrote Pakistan over here. Shout out to Pakistan. But okay, so we found another cafe. This is called Joy, and they actually sell these, they call it like chicken roti or like beef roti. It's like a pastry with like meat inside of it. It's pretty good. I tried one yesterday from a different place. But they also have an amazing cool mascot, as you can see over here. Look at this guy. So if you look at these shops which sell like milkshakes or like boba tea and everything, they have the loudest, most expressive branding going on. So if you look at this shop, Yo, you can see that they have an avatar itself. All their like drinks have these avatars, and even the machines that they have for the ice cream and the milkshake, they have all these like cute illustrations too. And even if you look at the board where they're selling like ice cream shakes, it looks like it's something that's targeted towards children, but I've only seen like adults drink it. Okay, I think I'll take a brown sugar. Yeah. Okay, so I got my brown sugar milk tea. I hate tea, by the way, but with boba I do kind of like it. But this is how the cup looks. It's very simple with the logo and everything, but look at the top. It says, yo, poke here. So behind me is the famous bustling street market in Chinatown. So the whole idea is that they sell cheap replicas of like famous brands. And I think it's very exciting to people who come from places where it's very hard to find that. We come from Pakistan, so it's not really that exciting. But still, we look around and see what do we have in store for us. There's one thing that this is pretty much like Sadr, but there is a language barrier and you can't really negotiate and haggle much prices. So right now I'm standing in front of Neighbor Club. I don't know what it is. The board looks amazing. The Helvetica italic font, and at the same time it just reminded me of Crazy Taxi for some reason. Even outside the store you can see that they have a bunch of yellow seats here, and there is a display box. The display box has like a bunch of menus, some stickers, some posters, some pins, and some random things that just look pretty cool.
I think they have coffee bean inside these cups. Yeah.
Interesting.
See? This is how it is. Choose water or milk. You actually take this cup, you put that in, mix it.
So I found their menu on the counter. The interesting part of it was that it was actually a poster on one side and the other side was an actual menu.
Okay, so I ordered myself a guava fizz. When she gave me the drink, she also gave me this card. It says, get ready to fizz up your day with a guava fizz, a wild ride of Ethiopia coffee. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It does taste like everything they said over here.
Right now we just entered a
bookstore, and the best thing is that they just have one small section for English books. That means all the other books are in their language. It's like I'm looking at book covers, which like such interesting design language that, look at this. I don't know what this is, but this looks beautiful. I mean, this looks like this is like a proper evil cat who just stole some bread. Look at this bad boy. And even the typography on this is just beautiful. Even this. This is my absolute favorite. I feel like the amount of text this has, even in my previous video with Yang Yang, the thumbnail that you probably saw, or like a part of the video where I was like kind of trying to play with like Chinese typography and everything. I was trying to crack something like this and understand like how are they using like infinite amount of colors, infinite amount of like different typefaces with different weights, and so many elements just coming together. Like this cover just looks beautiful. And something so loud but something so clean and beautiful. This looks like, I don't know what this could be about. So this is like in my top 3 right now, and this has also joined top 3. I mean, if you know me and my work, you know I love this color and I love to play around with like black and white with the neon green. Just look at this. It's beautiful. I think it's because I'm biased because of the color. Everything is just new to me right now, because what happens on the internet is that a lot of the things that you see they don't feel like, oh, it's a remix or something. They feel like they're recycled again and again. And I feel like a lot of people feel that on Pinterest. And I think also the whole thing where sometimes you open Pinterest and all you see is AI art. And right now the fact that all of this print art is in front of me, like these book covers, I'm just very happy. So I think if you come to Chinatown, come to this place.
The name of this place is Durian BB. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. But they have like ice creams, fruits, and then when you come inside, they have an amazing seating place and a merch store. I think the whole idea of a merch store is pretty common here in a lot of places where, because the brands have so much personality, it's easy for them to really, you know, just make merch. I mean, look at this. They have stuffed toys, they have a bunch of shirts, and they have their own mascot as like on the packaging everywhere. It's beautiful. While we were shooting, the guy was like, there's a top floor and it has games and a whole gallery thing. Now look at this. So they've literally taken a fruit and they've created this beautiful brand out of it. So behind me, they pretty much have a whole floor of just posters, and they have some games over there. And as we're walking down from the other side, we see that they have more cool posters. And they've basically made like everything out of the durian fruit. And the main thing is that I've never really tried it. And they have like ice creams and shakes from this. So I think I'm gonna try the ice cream and see if it's worth the hype. I mean, look at this guy, man. Okay, so I got myself a durian gelato bar. This is how the packaging is. Once we take this out, they have a nice tray. Okay. It has a weird aftertaste, but it's interesting. It's very creamy. I think that's a gelato part. Maybe we should try the fruit also as it is, but this is very interesting. I don't know if I love it. It doesn't matter, this is not a food channel. Okay, so I honestly still don't know what the real taste of this durian ice cream is. There's a guy actually selling the original ones. So I'm actually gonna buy a small piece and actually try to see how it actually tastes like. Okay, so he's giving me gloves. That means I have to eat it with my hand. Raza, do you want to try? Okay. It's interesting. Yeah, it's sweet and also very sour at the same time. Yeah, it has like a grass flavor to it also. It's pretty weird. I know that you won't like it, Raza, but can you put this in a box, please? Okay, the rest of it is going home with us because I don't think I like this. I like the gelato better. So on my way back to the hotel, we were in our Grab, which is the Uber over here. I asked the driver and he was from Malaysia. I was like, oh, do you like the durian fruit? He was like, yes. I was like, you know what? Take this box because I really did not like the taste. Later, I found out that you're not even allowed to take it back to your room because the smell is so strong and yeah, so you're not allowed to take it back. So I'm glad I gave it to him, or else there would have been a fine. And now I was literally reading the terms and conditions just for this reason. So like a few things aren't allowed, and one of them is this durian fruit. Either way, it was like, I know this video was like pretty random also, because I didn't really do any research. I was like, me and Raza were supposed to go there. I was like, you know what, I knew that like other places that I went to, I was so intrigued about like the local shops, or even, you know, like what was going on there. So I was like, might as well, let's just record a video, and you know, I wanted to take you guys through the journey with me, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know like there's like even the graffiti pieces that I initially saw, I was like, oh, like all of them have a mascot, and then I realized most of them were from the same artist called Cloak, and he's like a very like famous artist over here. I think because of the video, I tried like so many different kinds of food, because like how, like I was so intrigued the way they branded themselves, and then the next part was like, okay, they did such a great job with this, like what is the actual product. Like when I tried like the fizz drink, it was like a caffeinated guava drink, which was pretty interesting. I really liked it. Like I would try that again. And then even the boba tea, it didn't taste like something magical. It's like a lot of other boba teas that you can find over here in Malaysia. So that was also nice. The gelato, I would not try it again. It was good for like a one-time experience, but overall I think I had a lot of fun. Big shout out to Raza for helping me out and shooting. He's not a cameraman, but he did a great job stabilizing my iPhone. And a lot of the times where you saw that, okay, the audio doesn't make sense, why is it so clear? Well, because I was trying to do shots where, like, you know, Raza is standing on the other side of the street and everything, so that made me realize that my Bluetooth on my mic is not that great. It's basically this mic that I connect something at the bottom of my iPhone, and then I hold the mic, right, the one that you can see in the video also over here. But yeah, so once we did that, it got disconnected and I forgot to check. So some of the videos didn't really have like proper audio. So that's why I, you know, recorded myself just so it doesn't feel like so weird. But yeah, this is the first time I'm making like this street style video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. We can probably do this again later in a different city, hopefully, if I get to travel, inshallah. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I would love to know your thoughts about the video, about everything. And if you feel like, oh, Ari, this doesn't make sense, well, it's okay, because I was experiencing it the first time. It would have been different if I actually did proper research and then I went there, so I know who the artist is and why they did something like that. I don't like, there's so many things that I don't know that I'm learning with you guys. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys inshallah on next Monday. And yeah, Allah Hafiz.
It's pretty good. I like the street life, so that kind of represents it. ये जो area भी है, I think this is pretty touristy spot, right? So it is filled with different sorts of stuff, I would say. Yeah. So far so good, I would say.